CTV National News with Heather Butts.
Good evening. We begin tonight with the disturbing details of a new internal report describing racism and harassment within some of the most senior ranks of the federal government. It comes as a historic hearing proposing a massive class action lawsuit is being played out in front of the courts. Thousands of Black federal workers who say they face discrimination while on the job are seeking billions of dollars in compensation. CTV's Kamal Karamali reports.
Stacks of papers showing Michael Turner's decades of work at Revenue Canada.
51 and a half years.
Wow. Seems like a long time.
It is a long time.
Retiring this year, and through that time, he says he received one promotion.
My last promotion, in essence, was 1974.
Did you ever train employees that ended up surpassing you?
Definitely. I trained supervisors.
Now a government-funded report released internally this week and shared with CTV News highlights systemic racism at the highest levels of the federal public service. Patterns of anti-Black discrimination marked by differential treatment, abuse, cruelty, refusal, and subjugation.
Lack of representation have left many of us with scars.
Gerard Etienne, a former top executive, says he was let go after claims he didn't thoroughly investigate someone's complaint.
Never gave me a chance. It did not matter the evidence I provided to show how thoroughly the issue was investigated.
The report comes just as roughly 30,000 Black public servants are pushing to sue the federal government, alleging discrimination. A hearing at a federal court set to wrap up next week will decide whether they can go ahead with the historic class action lawsuit.
It has been filed against 99 departments across the federal public service,
seeking $2.5 billion in compensation.
To address loss of pension, loss of salary, pain and suffering.
Ottawa has admitted to racism within the federal public service, but says there are protocols for workplace complaints, meaning employees must use the established process instead of taking separate legal action. The court will now decide whether the class action lawsuit can move forward, with Black federal workers not only fighting for compensation, but mental health support and a robust diversity plan. Heather.
Kamal, thank you.
Oh, honey, we're about to get very busy up in here.